What is up, guys? Welcome back to Schnicks Plays Minecraft episode 68? 68 maybe? Today we're going to be working on a food situation, but I've been doing some work on some live streams, work over the past week, and I'm going to give you a little tour, show you what's new, and then we're going to go work on getting us some food because we are running low. Let's get into it. So yeah guys, last time we left off, we just finished off our fishing shack, or our automated fishing area, and we got the villages all set up. And since then, I've done a live stream. We did this cool little tunnel down in one of the live streams. I used the end rods, which you can now craft. I told you that last time. But I'm trying to incorporate it into builds, so it's sort of like, I don't know. I'm just tinkering with stuff. I reckon it looks pretty cool. But down here, I set up my automated fisher for a few hours. I was going to do a 24-hour fish off, or just a fishing expedition with this thing here. But so far, I've got 3 perfect rods. I'll just give you a quick run through. This is probably the best rod for getting loot. I'd like to see 3 Unbreaking 3 mending, because if you put lure on your rod, it actually decreases your luck by 1%. Every level of luck gives you an extra % or 2, and every level of lure actually decreases it. The thing lure does is it increases the time that you get it, so you get loot faster, but you don't get as good of loot. So it's better to just have a luck of the C3 rod without lure. But yeah, we've got all these rods here that I'm working on getting enchanted. We've got all this fish, 12 name tags, we've got lots of books, we've got lots of saddles. Actually, let's take a couple of those and saddle up all those horses. That's a good idea. But yeah, that is the fishing situation over here. I've only got 1 more librarian since last time, and he is a Silk Touch librarian, this guy here. Silk Touch for 11 emeralds. We still our mending guy here for 30 something emeralds. I heard mending can go as low as single figure, like 7 or 8 emeralds, so we'll have to look out for a good guy like that. But anyway, let us go and show you one of the things I worked on. This is the second time I'm recording this episode. I've already recorded episode 68, which is this episode, but it didn't turn out very good. We were working on the chorus fruit farm, which I will show you guys the progress on that, but we ran into a bit of a snag, and I will show you guys that after I show you this next thing I did. So, a couple of you guys that were in the live stream, and people have been saying, how do I get down to my little mining area from this side of the island? You can't. You have to go all the way over to that side of the island and then go down the main corridor. So what I've done is I've hooked up 1 secret entrance so far. We need more secret entrances, but the thing I did is over here, buttons. What do these buttons do? We'll press 1. Oh! Yeah. So essentially what the button does is it triggers a double piston setup, so it pulls the piston down, pulls the floor down, and it pulls it apart. Just a simple repeater for clock here. See if I can push the button in time and not be here. So it pulls it down and pulls it across, and then we fall down. Very messy redstone. The pulse comes from the roof from over there, comes into this repeater, inverts the one. Yeah, redstone. I'm not good at explaining redstone. So that is the second change. The third change is on the stream, I was asking the people what we should put over in this area here. There's a new path going along here, and it comes out to the back of this huge cove, and I thought, what can we put in here? And I was going to be building horse stables, but someone in the chat, I'm sorry I forgot who it was, leave your name in the comments if it was you, said, why don't you put horse stables in the mountains and have like a sort of jungle gym up to all the horse stables? And that's an amazing idea. So we're going to do that soon. Not today, but that's an idea for this thing. I have got the tunnel. I put the glass in for this tunnel here, the one that goes all the way from that storage room to the other storage room. It is glass, and it's above the water. So what I want to do today, the first part of the episode, is I'm going to bank off this entire section here. So I'm going to fill in a bit of dirt around here, and I'm going to flood this place about 5 blocks high. So the water's going to be in a little like pool above the water, and it's going to be flowing over. And then I'm going to have like a water feature coming down as well, coming into this like man-made pool, because this is ugly and I don't want to drop the entire tunnel by 2 blocks. So that's the thing we're doing today. One more thing, we're going to go over to the chorus fruit farm, and I'll show you what I've done there and why it's not working. The reason I did this chorus fruit farm in a circle was so everything can flood into the center. And I found out through putting chorus fruit down is there's too much chorus fruit. Now saying that, I want to try and get all these chorus fruit in the post. No. Let's just fly over. Huh. So yeah, I want to get all these chorus fruit flowers, so I've given them all time to grow. Why isn't this one growing? It's probably blocked by this one here. So yeah, you want to harvest these with your hand, right? And every single chorus fruit you harvest with your hand, you get to replant. So once the water comes down, you get all the chorus fruit here, and then you replant the flower, get this chorus fruit, replant the flower, and they'll all regrow. But you need to harvest all these fruit in 5 minutes, otherwise they'll despawn, right? You have to harvest them with your hand, otherwise you don't get them. So you can't just knock this out. You'll see no chorus flowers drop. So we just lost one there. But you can see over on other plants you get 2. So if I knock this guy out, oh, not that one. Just have to, this is my only block. So we'll get that chorus flower as well. And now we have, where's the other, where'd it go? Is it up here? Yeah, so we knocked that out. So we try and get 1-for-1 chorus fruit. But in doing that, this is way too big. So in 5 minutes, I've tested it out. I can get all of these, right? But all of the other chorus fruit will go to waste because the water's going to wash in. So my plan is I have to rip out all the redstone below, and I'm going to hook it up quarterly. So this quarter here can be activated by itself. This is why I've got this purple strip here. And then we can push a button for this section and that section and that section. I also built this in the episode I didn't show. I just felt like it was too boring, so I didn't post it. So yeah, this middle section is where the item collection is going to be. We're going to have hoppers here. Everything's going to flow into the central area, and we'll have a storage area around here. And then the secret center project is going to begin. Okay, I've had my camera account sitting here while I try and make this curve, and I think I've got the right perspective or the right angle, and this is what I'm going for. So the wall is going to be coming down here. It's probably going to slope 1 or 2 blocks outwards as I come down, sort of like a dam. So it's going to come straight down, then out 1, straight down, probably like 3 or 4 blocks at a time. And then from like this angle over here, there'll be a huge pool of water just along there. I reckon it'll give it the island a bit of depth, because we never really come to this side. And there's not much we can do because it's a weird sort of makeup. So yeah, I'm going to go build it down. I might do the time-lapse flooding thing, and I will bring you guys back when the wall is built down. And yeah, we'll see how it looks. It might be a complete failure, it might be amazing, we'll see. Okay guys, back on my camera account, and we have stepped down the stone. We have put a little path and we've lit it up because mobs have been spawning, and I reckon it looks pretty cool. I've been trying to teach myself how to build quantity before quality, because one of the problems I have is I will come in, I will build this wall, and I will put all the little designs and all the features like little stairs and little bumps and bits in it, and I will work my way along slowly, and it'll take me like 10 times as long to build something. And some of you might think, but Schnicks, you already build like big stuff. I want to be more efficient at it. Like building that that path down to the villager thing, that took me like an hour and a half. It should have taken me easy like half an hour. If I got the quantity done, then just did all little bits and pieces afterwards. But I'm trying to learn to do quantity, then to do the detail afterwards. So the bulk of it is done. Now I'm going to put some detail in, and I will put thingies in. The yeah, the water. So be right back, and I will flood it and see how it turns out. I think I've just had an amazing idea. Tell me what you think, but I think we have a guardian farm, right? And I've already got a guardian in my house, but we don't really have a pool of water where guardians can stay, and now we have an underground tunnel where we'll be going through. It's really dark in here. I need to light this up. Bad example. We need to light this tunnel, but this is an enclosed bit of water here. If we transport, like, I'm gonna go for 10, maybe 20 guardians. We have name tags now. Let's try and name 20 guardians and put them in this bit of water here. Now, I think they won't go on the land and try and escape, but they'll be named, so if they escape, we'll see where they go and we'll see their behavior. But I believe that if there's water nearby, they won't try and go for the land. So if we light up this tunnel here, I'll light it up and we'll see how it looks. We'll wait for the day as well to see if that makes a difference. But wouldn't that be cool if we're riding through the tunnel from here? Because this is where it goes over here. This is this area here. Now, if we're riding through on a minecart, because I'm going to put the minecart track in, and, oh, we can't see anything. I'll make it day real fast. Okay, they made a bit of a difference. You can sort of see as you're coming through the glass tunnel here. Like, you can see outside. You can see if guardians are swimming around, that would be amazing. It's sort of like, we can make this like a little coral reef down here. Oh, you can't really see. Yeah. But yeah, I reckon it looks cool. We can't bring it up one more. Oh. Sorry. We can't bring it up one more because, yeah, the guardians will be able to jump over. So, that's a good level. We brought it up by 5. So the water level has been raised by 5. I like this little area now. We might have to trim off the area around here in case they get out. I will bring 2 over. We'll do a test with 2 and see how they react. But for now, I like this area, the way it turned out. We just have to get the bridge, or sorry, the pathway, come down. It'll probably end at about here. Then we'll have a dock coming out this way, and we might bring our fishing shack over, or I might build a new one. Yeah, I'll build a new one. We'll build a little fishing dock just over here for a little fishing cove with the guardians to be like swimming around in. Oh, this is really cool. I like this cove area. Then we can have the horses up in here. Look at how much space we have to use in here. It's awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna. Where's my guy sitting? I think he's sitting over at the Chorus Fruit Farm right now. So I'm gonna get a guardian over here. We'll see how he reacts. See if he jumps over the wall, and then we'll go and work on the mushroom farm because look at all these guys. You can see they go for the water and then they stop. And the new snapshot. This is 15W44B, and the new snapshot they actually can get back to land. Because there's a mob AI, when they hit water, they just become dumb. So yeah. Silly mushroom. Okay, where'd he go? Where'd he go? I see him. Why'd he stop? Why? Oh, that's not powered. Okay. Hit. Go. Go. Don't hit me. Please. Okay. This should go, in theory, all the way. There's another guardian in this tunnel here. I dug a secret track in case they ever want to do minecarts from this side of the island to the other side. Like I said, I want an underground railroad system, but for now, this will do. A temporary fix. We're just cutting straight through the island. Let's just push you. You can't hit me. Oh, no! Wait, he was in a minecart, but he wasn't named. Do they don't despawn on minecarts, do they? I didn't name. Oh, I'm so silly. I didn't name the first guy. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why? I now need a name tag to name this guy. This is such a mission to get this guy. I don't do this. No, you're not going back. Do not go back. You just go, get off the track. Huh. Huh. Stay there. Okay. How do I name this guy? Where's my closest name tag? It's just down there. 128 blocks. I should be good. I thought I'd ask you guys while I'm running back to see if this guy's named or not. What do you guys want to see on the island? Like, I know I make these episodes and I see everything and I do everything on these islands, but I can't tell as an LPer what I show and don't show, because I only show 20 minutes or 30 minutes of stuff an episode. And sometimes I might run past something and people are like, what is that? What do you run past? He hasn't shown that before. And I don't pick up on that. I just think I show everything because I see everything every episode. So if you have anything you want to have a look at around the island, this guy's probably gone, isn't he? Damn. I'll have to get 2 more. But yeah, if you want to see something that I don't show, like, I just did this off camera because it's like tunnels. I love secret tunnels. Just everywhere and anywhere I can get my hands on a secret tunnel. I don't know why, I just like hermit tunnels, stuff like that. Like just digging in, being a little hermit. Not like Hermitcraft hermit, but like the actual definition of hermit. Like living indoors rather than out in the sun. It's just so cool, like you can make so many cool little secret paths. That's what I love about this game. Like I could have a secret path in there to the end. Like I think the end room is honestly like through this wall, if I'm not mistaken. Like a couple, yeah, see? I know my way around this island way too well. So now we're in the end room. So there's a secret entrance. We can have one behind here. Like piston door right there opens up to the horse area right here. That's gonna happen. Oh, new possibilities. This is amazing. Okay, there, and what goes here? And stone right there. Okay, distracted. 2 more guardians, and yeah, then we'll get onto the cow. Okay, let's do the cow thing now. So, I will try and figure out how to build it by myself. I never do that with you guys on camera. I always try and do it off camera and show you the end result. But it shouldn't be too hard to build a cow farm, right? All we need is lots of cows, and, well, 2 cows to make babies. We need a way to drop the cows down. So I brought some clay and some quartz over because I want to make it red and white. So I dug out this room, by the way, just beside my house. I want it in the spawn chunks, but away from anything because of noise reasons. So I want the cows to be in a 1x1. So let's do that real fast. Like that. So the cows have to sit in a 1x1x2 area, so they can't escape. We want water as the bottom one, and we want the babies to come out somehow. Come on, guys. Don't struggle. You're the parents. You're not going to die. You're going to breed all the cows that need to be bred. Actually, I'm going to need more. I just realized. I'm going to need lots in that top section, not just 2. Maybe I will not. Maybe I just will take the water away and let them breed for a long time in the little hole before I drop it down. But we need a test first. We're going to test your baby out. That's like the worst sentence I could ever say. Come on, up the hill. Come on, almost there. So I did move the machine up like 5 or 6 blocks. So now it's above ground. You can see the chest. The lava's there, the soul sand there. So hopefully the babies will drop down. If these guys can come up. Up the stairs, guys. Be smart about it. Hey, whoop. Come on. No. Okay, you can come in. Collision. Yeah. 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 No, please. Come around and push you in. Yeah. No. Block. Block. Get in there. Oh. Cow, please. Yeah. Okay, this guy. Okay, the other cow obviously didn't want to be the test mother or father to hundreds of dying babies. That sounds so wrong. But it's all in good cause for me to be fed. We'll go up there. Come on, guy. Are you smart? No, these collision boxes are new. So will these get... Guy, come on, up here. Come on. Come on. 4 hours later. Finally. Okay. So now, these 2 cows are in the hole. If I get them 1 week each, there you go. Baby. Don't die. Where is it? Where's the baby? I don't see it. The baby's in there. Baby, you're not. Oh, wait, they can swim. Okay. Design change. Okay, guys, the episode is getting quite long, so I have done a lot of camera. I have built up the room. I've designed all that stuff, just red and white. Gone into that room. The words. But we have 2 guardians in here right now. Right over. Oh, they're swimming away. Hello? There's one. Where'd the other guy go? He's killing squid for me. There he is. Boop. There's one guy. There's another guy down there. So, by next episode, if there's still 2, I'm going to get more. That's the test. If we can find 2 in here, because they are in the spawn chunk, so they'll be active all the time, killing all the squid for me. So yeah, if there's 2 there, by next episode, we will continue with the Guardian Collection project. But we also need to get some more cows, which is going to increase entity count in here. We're already at 170 entities in spawn, which would include like the villages, the guardians, the villages, other villages, stuff like that. But yeah, I will show you what the room turned out like. So we come in here, and now we have a little cow. And I put a little glass window in the side to see how it works. So all those guys are on that pillar there. I had to just drop the whole thing down by 1. Or just lift the cow thing up by 1 because they were getting stuck in this little area here because there's only 1 drop gap. So now the cows know they have a place to go, so they run down here. And unfortunately, when they grow up, they're going to be hit by the lava and they'll come in here. So I'm getting steak now. And you're thinking, but how do you get up to breed them? You come up here. And this little posse here, you push. If I want to get more cows, I have to push them into this corner here. And then, yeah, I'll breed them up. Store my wheat in here. And yeah, that's the cow farm. So guys, we've been going for almost half an hour now. So I am going to meet you in the sub room. We'll end it there. And we will get on to something cool next episode. I don't know if this is more of a rambly episode. Again, I will explain that in the sub room. But if you guys want to see something or tell me that I'm taking too long on something, just let me know. Let me know down there in the comments and I will make sure to read them and take your feedback. Because you guys are the ones watching, so I want to see if you guys want to watch the stuff I do. Or if we should move on to another project. Or if I should just skip some stuff. Or if I'm going too fast or going too slow. So yeah, I will get the sub of the day ready and we will be right back. And the sub of the day is Soap the Great. That's a cool username. Congrats, but you're on the shelf, episode 67. I got the episode wrong. All episode. I'm sorry, guys, if you were frustrated saying I said 68. They're like, where's 67? It's episode 67 today. Yes. Episode 68 is next time. Look at these stair textures. Now messed up in the current snapshot 44B. These look amazing. I want them to stay like that. It's an amazing acacia texture. Like, I know the acacia, like, all the different types of woods are different colors, but if they're different textures as well, they'd look really, really cool. Like, if acacia was like that, that'd be awesome. But yeah, if you want to be on the shelf for episode 68, leave your in-game name in the comments down there. Also, leave me a comment of what you want to see on this island or in this LP. We might get to it sooner rather than later if you guys recommend it. Apart from that, I don't know what it is with this episode. I feel like it's all over the place. Like, we didn't stay on one thing, even though we might have stayed on one thing for half an hour. Yes, we ended up just raising that whole water up in that cove. I didn't plan for that. It was just a spur of the moment thing, and it turned out alright. And now we have possibilities to work over in the area. We have the horse stables, we have the just some sort of waterfall to go into that moat. We had the Guardian project, which just started for some reason. Ah, oh, this is ridiculous. Leave a like or a dislike depending on if you hate or enjoyed the video. And yeah, all comments are appreciated. And yes, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys later. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye bye.